Hello everyone, it's Cherie. I hope everybody's doing well. I am going to plan out my week in my Hobonichi weeks. I've got 3 weeks left in this little planner. I may not even plan this week. I may jump to the new one. So this week and next week left, believe it or not, end of 2025. I can't believe it. So to start off with, I've got some, now I've bumped the camera. Sorry, everybody. I've got some black date strips that I printed off a while ago. So I'm going to lay that down here. And look at that. I got it, well, sort of straight. Sort of straight. We have a really nice day out there. It's only about -10, which is lovely because we just came out of a few days of extremely cold weather. So I'm happy that it warmed up, although this morning we had freezing rain, which isn't ideal. So that was less than wonderful. But anyway, that is the way it goes. So I'm going to use up these little date dots along here. They're almost a little too big, but that's okay. We're gonna use them anyway. Okay. Let's see here, and I'm sure by now everybody's setting up their new planners, and I'm just itching to get into mine. I shouldn't hate, but this time of year I just want to jump into the new ones. I don't want to finish off what I've got going on, and that's not fair to my poor little planner that I was so excited about at the very beginning of the year. So anyhow, I'm gonna just get my layouts done, and I still need to use them, so that's the important thing. Okay, so we've got that laid down. I have now this is a sticker from some of my monthly kits that I've got that are just kind of, they're designed to fit any planner at all. And this is printed on transparent matte, and this is the part of the December kit. So you can order just the one piece, or you can order both sheets. And I thought what I would do is cut it in half and lay it down the center. So I really hope I can get this relatively straight. We shall see here. That's so much easier said than done when I should have used a bigger pair of scissors, but anyway, that's okay. Good. Okay, we've got that done. So I think we'll just lay it right along there. And then the other half, okay, this is where it's going to be tricky. There, that's pretty good. It's interesting how once you get it down on paper, the colors pop. It's so cool. Now I have this red kind of a plaid washi with snowflakes, and I thought it would pick up the red in the little birdie. I guess he's a robin down here. But first of all, I do want to just cover up this here with this. Okay, and actually we'll get rid of that as well. Will that stay open? I think it will, because I'm fairly confident this is going to be somewhat, transparent. So now you could use this either way, but I think we'll lay it this way and then, well, let's see. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter. Trim it. So we're going to lay that down across the top. So I've had a lot of, well, I shouldn't say a lot, but I've had about 3 customers who have messaged me saying that their orders haven't arrived, and it's been, 2.5 weeks. So the mail right now is extremely slow for whatever reason. So please, give it some time, be patient. I know that, you might, this time of year, they have, an overload, and they are coming off of their rotating strikes, et cetera, here in Canada. So be patient. I think some of them will still yet show up. It can take up to a month for whatever reason. I don't know if they're sending them out on, horse and buggy or what, covered wagon, but it can take a while at this time of year. So, please don't panic if your order hasn't, you know, hasn't shown up. I know it's frustrating because you want your stuff. Like in our group that I am in, it's, you know, some of the girls are saying that it's taking like 9 or 10 business days to cross Canada. So, you know, it's definitely going to take a little longer to go to the States. And where I live in Canada is out west. So something, say, going to Texas or Florida is going to take a lot longer than something going to California or Washington State or whatever. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, keep me posted if you aren't getting, if your order hasn't arrived. So and unfortunately, just with the whole tariff thing, you know, if I send it tracked, I've got to charge you the tariffs, which I sent one just the other day, and it was like $11 for a $35 order for tariffs. So, you know, I'm sure you don't want to pay that because I wouldn't. So yeah, so just hang in there, everybody. It's a busy time of year. I recognize that. And oh, come on, let's, you know, just your orders will get there eventually. And you know what's really interesting is I have a few regular customers from Australia, and they will get their orders in like 7 business days. It's unbelievable, but that's because it goes somewhere and it sits on a truck, gets on a truck, it goes to the airport, gets on a plane, and off it goes. And we have some substantial, horrible flooding going on in British Columbia right now. And those there's my husband, our business, we ship parts internationally, and you know, they are stuck because the highway's closed because it's flooded. So there's going to be delays from that as well, depending on where you live and where the order goes through. So, okay, that is pretty. I like that. It just pops that little bit of red. And there's a little bit of red going on in the cute little birdhouse as well. So I think that's really pretty. Now down here, I'm just not sure if I want to do more. I think we will. I think we'll try and cover this up best as I can with this cheap, well, it's Staples, but I should have bought maybe a better quality, because it tends to just not stay centered and go, and I mean, that's probably me, operator error, I guess. I don't know, but anyway, I just want to cover up some of it because I'll have to try a different brand, or maybe it is just the way I'm operating it. That is more than likely possible for sure. Okay, let's cover this up too. I just can't believe the year is gone. Where did it go? Like, oh my gosh, this was a really, I don't know. I'm glad it's over. Bye-bye 2025. You weren't as bad as 2020 or 2021, but just kind of over you. You know how some years just have a lot of really good things and some years have a lot of just blech. And this was a blech year. Just had a lot of things to take care of with my mother-in-law and moving her yet again, and just things, you know, just the way life goes. So I'm glad it's over. There was some really positive, fun things too, but I'm looking forward to 2026. So, okay, come on. Don't be doing this to me. Oh my goodness. Why is it so hard? Why is it so hard to lay down things straight? Okay, there we go. Sometimes I read these little things here and sometimes I don't. Most of the time I don't. Okay, that's good. But then we've got a bit of a space. I wonder, let's just see, this is a couple of pieces from the top that I cut. Would they work? Can I line it up to make it look like it should be like that? Yay, sort of. Good enough, close enough. Yeah, I think that will work. Will we be able to do it on this side too? Yep. Oops, come on, pop up there. Lay down, let's go. Okay, well, yeah, it's good enough. Okay, and we'll just give that a little trim. Okay, awesome. So yeah, I could have moved that down maybe more into the center, but that's okay. I don't mind how it is. So, all right, let's see. What else have we got? We need a payday sticker, which I think maybe it's in the other one. Yeah, I think it's over here. This one. I can't believe the sun is already going. It's like 3:44 here and the sun's almost down. It's dark. Okay, let's use tweezers here. We've got some blue paydays. So, okay, that one's coming up. We will use it. I'm going to lay it just along here. Okay, and I think I will track. This was last week. I tracked the weather just along here. Currently watching a show on BritBox called The Zoo. It's so cute, and I just Googled it to see if there was a second season, and of course there isn't. The BBC does that all the time. They start a really great show, and they do one season, and then they cancel it. It drives me crazy. So anyhow, that's okay. Currently reading a book that is meh. I just finished a good book, and now I'm reading a book from Kindle Unlimited, and I'll finish it, but I doubt it'll get more than a 2 or 3. It's just, I feel like I'm rereading like the same story over and over again on each page, which is kind of annoying. So anyhow, I'll finish it because I think, I read a book once, and for the life of me, I can't even think of what it was called, but I called it my nemesis book because it was the worst book I think I ever read. And I was like, no way, I'm finishing this because it was just that dumb. I don't know. Some books are like that, but anyway, that's okay. Do I have... Oh, okay, this was the other thing I might use next week is this big transparent sticker. I think that is so beautiful. Oh, I was going to use that one today actually, but then I decided to go with the one that I chose. Or this is pretty, like any of these. Actually, let's just for some, I'm going to use this floral because it has some blue in it and it's very wintry. Let's see, will it just fit here on that? Oh, I can't really see it on the red. Let's just place it here. I just think that's pretty. It's so interesting how you can have so many different themes for a winter, winter spreads. So, okay, no, I'm not seeing it. But maybe I'll have to add the currently reading later because I don't want to add currently watching because I'll be done that show tonight. It wasn't very, or I've watched it throughout most of the week. So, do I have anything else? Oh yeah, here's a currently reading. It's green. That's why I didn't notice it because the other ones are red. Let's put it up here. We'll pop it onto there. And I haven't been using a habit tracker for tracking my tretinoin. I've just been, that'll stick on there. Oh yeah, there we go. I've just been writing it down. So I had to be careful because a few weeks ago I overdid it and my skin was peeling like crazy. So I think I just used too much. So I left it for a while. But yeah, and I should fill in Saturday and Sunday. Today I did 15 minutes. Where's my pen? There it is. I should have also put, today was a strange day. We had rain, we had sun, we had gloom, and of course I've got the perfect sticker for that. Canadian weather, 3-in-1, sun, snowy, rain, and clouds. It was gloomy till about 2 o'clock. Oh yes, that's today. Yesterday was cold, and when it's cold, it's generally more sunny. Oh, you guys, look at this. Currently reading. Yeah, scary, I know. Okay, so I'll put those two down. And, oh yes, today I didn't do my elliptical the last 2 days. Sometimes I do half an hour, sometimes I do 15 minutes, sometimes I do 20, sometimes I do more. It just depends. And my foot and knee have been bothering me, so I kept it to 15 today, which is better than nothing. Puts my step count up, if nothing else. So that's how last week looked. Yeah, so this isn't terribly, I think I'm I'm way out of frame, you guys. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I think that's where we're going to leave it. And hope everybody has a great week. And we will see you next time. Bye, everybody.